So the bottom line is our stories shape us. And it doesn't matter whether they are in the form of movies or books or television shows or just what we tell one another and pass down in person or via social media. Our stories help us make sense of the world, and they influence our actions. And they can breed fear, they can give us hope, they can help us clarify our thoughts and our feelings. The world needs more stories and new stories and better stories, and I want to give those stories to the world. My first big project related to Patreon is this chapbook, Harvest. It features poetry which focuses on my family and the challenging and unconventional, but ultimately just provocative and rewarding aspects of it. It also focuses on activism and poetry as a form of activism in terms of feminism and the Women's March and ways that I feel that was a triumphant moment. It also focuses on those same things in ways that I feel bear a critical, close look. It explores Charlottesville. It explores our current movement toward gun control, led by the students in Parkland, Florida. And the final section of this book focuses on making meaning in today's world and finding a spiritual sort of meaning outside of conventional spirituality or religion. It explores entheogens, it explores sweat lodges, it explores herbalism. As a whole, the book explores self. It's my exploration of self over the past few years. And I would love to share it with you, and then I would love to make more books like this and continue to share them with you. And your support will allow me to do it. So please read more. Feel free to contact me and ask me questions and get signed up for those monthly donations, because I think this journey will be a lot of fun. Saying that, in closing for this video, I do want to share one of my poems with you that's in this book, Harvest. And just kind of to clarify too, Harvest back cover explains marriage meets the Women's March meets ayahuasca in this fleeting reflection on coming of age in the American South by Georgia native Kelly Lynn. And of course that's me. I'm Kelly Lynn. I am pretty much dyed-in-the-wool Southern, but I am attending a writers conference in Denver, Colorado right now, and I am Colorado dreaming. And I think that having greater perspective is important. And my next work is going to focus on some adventures I've had while I've been here. So onward now with a sample of Harvest. The poem I'm going to read is called Allies. The story goes, my great-great-grandmother Viola took her name from the flowers. They say she was an orphan, raised mostly wild, beside the old mills of Alabama and along the Georgia rivers, where she danced for sailors before meeting her husband, a Cherokee. Viola made local history when she opened a nursery, tending seedlings to full bloom and sale. My mother and grandmother had Viola's knack for helping lovely things to grow. In 35 years, a garden remains a mostly foreign land to me, but the plants speak, revealing their deep medicine, asking for my advocacy, nourishing and nurturing me whole. Our relationship blossoms after the harvest, when I take the plants and use them in teas, tinctures, salves, supplements, and smoke. extracting their essence, setting them aflame, or swallowing them whole. I am a reaper, doubling as the keeper of their legacies. For me, this balance is holy. Every breath, every swallow, a sacrament. The connection between plants and people ripe with potential for grace. Thank you.